Hey there and welcome. So today we're going to move beyond the basics like will and going to. We are diving into two advanced future tenses that are going to make you sound so much more precise and professional, especially when you're talking about projects and deadlines. You ready to level up your English? Let's do this. You know that feeling in a business meeting when just saying, "we will do this," doesn't quite cut it? Yeah, sometimes you need to be way more specific. You need to say if something is going to be happening during an event or if it will be completely finished by a certain deadline. And that's exactly the challenge we are tackling today. So, to see how this all works in the real world, let's do a little case study. We're going to listen in on two colleagues who are planning for a huge conference. This is the perfect way to set the stage for the tools we're about to break down. Okay, as you listen, I really want you to pay attention to the highlighted phrases. You're going to notice that some of them describe actions that are ongoing, in progress, while others are all about actions that are finished. Got it? Let's tune in. During next week's conference, our team will be presenting the new innovation roadmap. See that? Will be presenting. It's describing an action that's going to be in progress, right in the middle of the conference. Yes, and by the time the event starts, all the final reports will have been prepared. Now, this one, will have been prepared, tells us something totally different. It means the reports are going to be finished and done before the event even kicks off. It's all about completion. Good. While we're presenting, the marketing team will be analyzing live feedback from the audience. And there's another ongoing action. The analyzing is happening at the very same time as the presenting. Exactly. And by the end of the month, the full strategy will have been approved by senior management. Yep, here we go again. The focus is on a finished result, a completed action, by a very specific deadline, the end of the month. Then in the second quarter, we will be working on the implementation phase across all departments. And for the last one, we're back to an ongoing process, something that will be happening over a whole period of time, in this case, the entire second quarter. Okay, perfect. So did you notice those two different patterns in the conversation? Let's start with the first type. The phrases like will be presenting and will be working. This is our first tool for today, and it's called the future continuous. So the structure for this is super simple. It's just will be plus the ing verb. But the main idea, the key thing to remember, is that we use it to paint a picture of an action that will be in progress at some point in the future. It's like you're zooming in on the middle of a future event. It's all about the process, the duration. So when would you actually use this? Well, think about project timelines, just like in our dialogue when they said they will be working on implementation, or for things happening at the same time, like when the marketing team will be analyzing feedback. It's absolutely perfect for scheduled, ongoing actions. And now for our second tool. This one is for those other phrases we heard, like will have been prepared. This tense isn't about the process at all. Nope, this one is all about the final result. It's called the future perfect, and honestly, it's your best friend when you're talking about deadlines. The form here is will have plus the past participle, the third form of the verb. We use this to look forward to a point in time, and then look back at an action that is already finished. So the key idea here is completion before a specific future moment. This is your absolute go-to for deadlines. By Friday, we will have finished the analysis. See? It's also perfect for talking about goals and targets. For example, by the end of the year, we will have achieved our targets. It just shifts the focus away from the work and onto the successful outcome. So let's recap. We have two amazing tools, one for an ongoing process and one for a completed result. And really, understanding this one difference is the secret to mastering both of them. Let's put them side by side so you can really see what I mean. Okay, this slide just makes it all click. Look at the left. At 10 a.m., we will be meeting investors. What does that mean? It means at 10 a.m. on the dot, you are in the middle of the meeting. It's happening right then. Now look at the right. By 10 a.m., we will have met the investors. This means the meeting is already over by 10 a.m. It's done. See the difference? Process versus result. It's that simple. Awesome. You now have this powerful new toolkit for talking about the future. So let's just do a super quick recap of the most important points so you can start using these tenses right away with total confidence. All right, here's the bottom line. For actions that are in progress, you're going to use the future continuous. For actions that will be completed, you'll use the future perfect. And here's a little pro tip. Look for signal words. Words like during or at are big clues for the future continuous, while the word by is a classic signal for the future perfect. And that pretty much wraps it up, but I want to leave you with one final thought, using one of our new tools, of course. By the end of this week, what will you have learned using English? Give that some thought and keep putting these amazing structures into practice. Thanks so much for joining me.